So welcome to the Senseye demo account. The goal of the software is to detect the early signs of potential impending failure, providing enough warning to allow maintenance actions to be carried out before something actually fails. The benefits to the user include increased availability of machinery, decreased maintenance burden, reduced operating and support costs, and to minimize the risk of secondary or consequential damage to the components. So when you have foresight of impending issues, maintenance can be performed at a convenient time rather than being addressed on a reactive basis. This is a fictitious demo account based on live stream data. At the top, we have 3 different industry sectors. These could be different plants with thousands of assets in each one. We operate in a hierarchical view so that you can drill down from sector to area to individual assets. As you can see, we use a color coding system to display asset health. We have red, which shows assets with very low health. Orange is warning that something could be going wrong. And green indicates that everything is running well. Our homepage is the cases page. The cases help maintenance teams work more effectively and efficiently by directing them to areas requiring attention, showing assets with issues or where the asset health has dropped below a specified level. If you open up a case, it will show you a graph with the asset health, along with any anomalies or trends that have brought down the asset health. On the top, we have these icons. The triangles show you anomalies. Arrows would show trends. Briefcase shows where cases have been opened. A briefcase with an X inside shows where cases have been closed by the user. The spanner shows work events that have been added in by the user. And a Senseye symbol would show prognostic forecasting. If you click on any of these icons, this should take you to more information on the event. As you can see here, possible failure modes would drive system problems with gear tooth damage, and the actions could be to inspect the machine. If we go back, I want to show you about adding in a work event. At the top here, that's how you'd add in a work event. A work event is a user's way of providing feedback to Senseye and at the same time optimizing the machine learning algorithms in place, which will in turn give the user more accurate cases generated in the future. So here we could go, add in your date. You could add in a note. Select from a work type, routine or non-routine. You have a work activity from visual inspection down to replacement. We go repair because an asset had components changed. As you can see here, it says warning. The selected activity will force the system to relearn for 14 days following the selected date. That's with machine learning algorithms. You have failure modes from abnormal noise all the way down to vibration. All of these are customizable to suit the client's needs. Time spent on the activity, let's say it was 1 hour. Avoided downtime, let's put that as 3. Then we say, was the work carried out as a result of the information provided by Senseye? Yes. So that's how you would save a work event. This can be connected to your CMMS systems so that they can automatically interact with each other and no additional input is needed. Then if we go to the Explore tab, this will give you a complete list of assets in ascending order of health throughout all of your sectors. As you can see, we have a total of 90 assets in the demo account. And at the top here, we have statistics for this location showing avoided downtime. Just a point on downtime, we have found that the cost of downtime is often underestimated by as much as 300%. And this is due to the cost of scrap product, rework, labor, and power and utilities not being completely taken into consideration. So being able to calculate how much downtime has been avoided and money saved is extremely important to any company. Again, we can drill down from sector to area to assets. You have the graph data on the left-hand side, which shows you the data that's being gathered on the asset, along with the timeline showing any anomalies, trends, cases opened or closed, or threshold violations which brought the asset health down. The thresholds, by the way, are defined by the client's specialized knowledge of their machines and can be inputted into the system. Then we can go to our Reports tab. This allows the users to view work events and makes it easy for maintenance teams and managers to see in detail what work has been done on which asset by clicking on the link. As you can see with this one, work type was routine, work activity visual inspection, failure mode vibration. The time spent was 20 minutes, but the avoided downtime was 1 hour. You can see there the message was lubrication on machine, and here in the timeline, the work event lubrication on the machine. We can then go to our dashboard tab. This allows the user to view, choose, add, or edit any of the types of graphs they want applied to the software. I'd then like to show you in the settings, the asset details. This allows the user to search for any type of asset. Select which type of asset it is from quite a list. Also, again, this is customizable. You can input the make, the model, and assign the asset a criticality. If we then go to your asset hierarchy, this allows the user to add any sublevels, lines, or assets they require with individual sensors and add this through. This will automatically update through your hierarchy along the entire account. We then have scheduled downtime. This sends the planned downtime schedule to Senseye so that the software knows not to make any actions, generate any cases, or learn from this data as it is irrelevant. So this you would do by selecting an entire area, or you can drill down into lines and select individual assets. You would then input the time that it took. So you could add a name, select from dates, from this time to this time, and affected locations. And you can save that, giving Senseye feedback.